Yo, what's good? Hit that thumbs up button. So, real quick, so DMX, they did the funeral at Barclays. Kanye had the choir out there, did a couple of joints that was pretty cool. I seen some bits and parts of the funeral service. You know, Nas spoke, Swiss, and Swiss B spoke, and he basically said what I have been saying, but without getting into detail. And he talked about how messy and inaccurate a lot of the information has been coming out from both ends of the spectrum. As you got people from the same circle, like the lawyer who lied about X breathing on his own, people raising GoFundMe's and scamming and shit, and then the media themselves, the way that they've labeled this story, the way that they've portrayed DMX in the media with all this bad news and coverage. And he also talked about make sure you get a will. Now I don't know if he's trying to say DMX didn't have a will. It would be unfortunate because, like I say, allegedly he has 15 children, and that's why Kanye did this deal where it was like these Balenciaga shirts, Balenciaga. I don't wear this shit, so it was these are $200 tribute T-shirts that he made for DMX, and the proceeds, the net worth proceeds, are supposed to go to the family, to the kids. Now, that's 15 mouths to feed. Numerous different mothers. Like I said, there's a couple of girls who are trying to come out saying, "Oh, I had a baby by him too." You know, this is gonna be messy. Hopefully, this gets to the kids, because, like I say, you hear about these charities all the time. Oh, the proceeds are gonna go to this, and anybody could say that. Anybody could come up with some charity or something and raise money and say the proceeds are gonna. But we never really know if these families get taken care of. You know, I was talking to my friend. I said, man, that's one of the first things I think about when somebody dies is I ask, did they have kids? Shorty Low had 11 kids. That was the first thing I thought about. This man had 11 mouths to feed. You know, Big Pun just had that street named after him in the Bronx. Big Pun had kids. A lot of people, it's been known, Big Pun's family has struggled very much, more than they should have in the last 20 years since his passing. Fat Joe takes a lot of heat for that, you know. Black Rob had kids. Shock G, I'm sure. You know what I mean? So it's like, who are these? Everyone talks about the culture and how much hip hop is one big family, and so many of these artists die and their kids struggle. And it's like, damn, you would think if your father or mother was a platinum selling artist and did all of this and touched so many people, and they got so many people they're connected with that's still rich in the industry, you would think you should be good for the rest of your life. But it doesn't work like that. And at the same time, honestly, if you only had a couple of hit records way back in the 90s, how you expected to live off of that for the next 25 years? We got to be realistic with that. When I was seeing a lot of people blaming, people point the finger at Puff at every single artist that was on Bad Boy, and I'm like, bro, if you only had one hit, how much money do you expect? You can't live off of one hit, and you only had one hit back in like '95, But this is what it is. Like I said, hopefully these proceeds actually go to the family. How are they gonna get there when you got so many children and you got so much, shit is split all up? I don't know. But this DMX situation is a little odd. Like I said, I seen some clips from backstage. Everyone had a dressing room. Nas had his own dressing room. You know what I mean? Styles P had a dressing room. Monica, I'm like, well, Monica. Everyone had a dressing room. And, like I say, I give Kanye some credit for doing something. No one else did. I know some people tried to make up that fake story. Jay-Z and Beyonce are going to raise money for the kid. They didn't do that. I heard they were at the funeral, though, but they didn't do that. That's what y'all wanted them to do. So, I mean, I give Kanye credit for stepping up and making a cause. A lot of times we get so caught up because we don't know these rappers personal. We look at them as entertainers. We forget that these are mothers, husbands, fathers, and they got kids. We just thinking about DMX and his music and what he meant to us, but it's like this man had children too. So, think about them, and hopefully this money gets to those kids somehow, some way. Cause in Def Jam, what the hell are y'all gonna do? Y'all put out his y'all re-released all those damn hits and had all those streams. So hell, they should be kicking up some money too. But yeah, like I say, the funeral, like I said, they put X out. They sent X off well. They had the monster truck ride through the city with the red and black casket. That was pretty dope. They gave X a good send off. They shut down the highway. All the Rough Riders came from all over the country. It was pretty cool. So rest in peace to DMX. I guess shout out to Kanye for doing that. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Love, peace, hair grease, all that good shit. I'm out.